Yo, yo, yo. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, please, and thank you.
Oklahoma and Texas decided to join the SEC, and earlier this month, the USC and UCLA decided to make the move to the Big Ten. Our wonderful esteemed roundtable back here with us, Paul Feinbaum from SEC Media Day in Atlanta, Dan from his, I don't know, and
Come on, Molly.
I'm just messing with you. I'm going to start with you, Dan. What's the bigger move, Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC or USC and UCLA in the Big Ten?
Molly, I'm going to side with
USC and UCLA to the Big Ten.
Go ahead, Dan. Go. Paul, piggyback. Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Paul will piggyback on you. Yeah.
I think it's USC, UCLA to the Big Ten. I think it's USC and UCLA to the Big Ten. Listen, the SEC is the king of the castle. They have been for a long time, and they deserve that. But the big key is the USC piece. We have no idea what OU is without Lincoln Riley as their head coach. Brett Venables comes over, defensive coordinator comes in, very highly thought of. We just don't know of it. I know what Lincoln is as a head coach at OU, and now I'm thinking what he could become as the head coach at USC, which is significantly more fertile ground when it comes to recruiting athletes. This is a guy that in 5 seasons at Oklahoma won 85% of his games, 85% of their games. They won 4 Big 12 titles and 3 times went to the college football playoff. The talent that is in Southern California that has been kind of north to Oregon, he's going to be able to pull back down, specifically the quarterbacks. And that's a huge part of this equation. And I know everyone, and Mad Dog was taking a dump on UCLA. Dude, UCLA was 8-4 last year, and they lost 2.
Hey Google, what's this song?
But Miami is a brand. Miami, Alabama on a Saturday night. Miami and Texas. I mean, you're talking 1980s here, 1990s, man. Welcome to the new century. It's 2022, my friend.
And the 1980s is the last time Miami was relevant. You're making it sound like that Miami 5 years ago was the best team in college football. They've been a for 2 decades. That's not a big time team.
They did in the first round. They did what? They won a national championship in this century.
They got to win games. You can't go 7-6 every year. Oh, we got a lot of first-round draft picks. And now we're going to bring Cristobal in, who, by the way, hasn't won a thing. Where has Manny Cristobal won anything in his life? He's never won a thing. Oregon stunk. Did you watch the games against Utah? Did you watch the games against Utah? They lost 35
really good. Did you watch Utah against Ohio State?
And they lost. I did. And Utah lost in the second half. They collapsed. And they collapsed in the second half. Yeah, I did watch the game, matter of fact. And I had Utah in the game.
Because Texas and Jimbo went for like 500 yards.
You guys.
So who is your team? You haven't given us your team.
Well, I have a kid at Notre Dame, so I don't like Notre Dame, but and the other thing,
because I have a kid at Notre Dame.
Time out. One other thing, Danny. You think that Texas and Oklahoma are not as big as USC and UCLA?
You can have an empty stadium, but Miami is a brand. Miami, Alabama on a Saturday night. Miami and Texas. I mean, you're talking 1980s here, 1990s, man. Welcome to the new century. It's 2022, my friend.
And the 1980s is the last time Miami was relevant. You're making it sound like that Miami 5 years ago was the best team in college football. They've been a for 2 decades. That's not a big time team.
They did in the first round. They did won a national championship in this century.
They got to win games. You can't go 7-6 every year. Oh, we got a lot of first-round draft picks. And now we're going to bring Cristobal in, who, by the way, hasn't won a thing. Where has Manny Cristobal won anything in his life? He's never won a thing. Oregon stunk. Did you watch the games against Utah? Did you watch the games against Utah? They lost 35
really good. Did you watch Utah against Ohio State?
And they lost. I did. And Utah lost in the second half. They collapsed. And watch the game, matter of fact. And I had you started the game.
Because Jackson
the
Smith and
Yankees were
Jigba
playing
went for
that
like
day.
500 yards.
You guys.
So who is your team? You haven't given us your team.
Well, I have a kid at Notre Dame, so I got.
You got a kid at Notre Dame. That explains it all right there. Anyway, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? All right, so I'm just going about my day, and then a lot of people been hitting me up, hitting the DMs, hitting the messages or whatever. And basically, it's to this video. So Paul Feinbaum, as you guys know, ain't the biggest Miami Hurricane fan. He don't have his moments where he don't talk his trash or whatever. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He put on that cape today, and he came to the rescue of Miami and Mario Cristobal. When you got this guy here, Mad Dog, you won at Miami talking all this crazy mess about, us not deserving to be in the SEC. Miami hasn't done anything. Mario Cristobal ain't this, ain't that, So Feinbaum actually put him in his place. Listen, I had the other video. I was gonna play it for you guys, but ESPN is bought out by Disney, so it's a whole lot of copyright and all that stuff going on. But anyway, for most of you guys that did see it or did hear it, I kind of want to get your thoughts and opinions. So this is gonna be an open dialogue show. I will put the link in the chat so you guys can come on in. Let me know how you guys are feeling. What's your thoughts on this? Was this guy right about Cristobal? Was Feinbaum right? What's y'all take? I want to see what y'all think. All right, so the link's in the chat. All you gotta do is click it and come on. I'll bring you on, and you could, tell us how you're feeling. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. Out of nowhere, this whole dialogue come up. As you guys know, the SEC Media Day just recently happened today, actually. So, I think they're sticking to 16 teams, bringing in Texas and Oklahoma. So, for now, at least for now. So, Miami was brought up as one of those possible teams that could join maybe later on. Also, Clemson. And that's where you get this whole back and forth with Feinbaum and Mad Dog. So, that's the background. Anyways, I see you got some people in the chat. Mr. Valentine, what's going on with you? Fresh, what's going on with you, boss? I think you're an Ohio State fan, if I'm not mistaken. If I got that wrong, don't kill me. Yeah, Buckeyes, Suckeyes. Canes 1973. What's going on with you, boss? Kennedy, John. The link's in the chat, so hit the link. All right, let's see. We got Nick in the chat. What's going on with you, Nick? James, what's going on with you? Who's the most recognized program in college football? The U, Miami. Has fans all over the place, not just the countryside locations. Yeah, what they got to realize, too, is with these TV deals and everything like that, your stadium might not be full or whatever, but if you putting out a certain TV rate, the ratings is what it's all about. So if a lot of people is tuning in to watch your game, then, it's money. It's commercials. That's where you get paid, So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's see what's in there. RR, what's going on with you? Notre Dame will slap Miami around. Yeah, last time Notre Dame played Miami, it didn't look too good for Notre Dame now, did it? Redhead Canes, what's going on with you? Right there. Exactly. This guy just talking out the side of his lip. Josh, what's going on with you? Hey, you got to kill the YouTube. You got to kill the YouTube sound when you come on. Once you step into StreamYard, you don't need the volume on the YouTube anymore, or it's just going to make a big old echo. Oh, man. What's going on with you, boss? Some of y'all got some weird names, man. I ain't too good with names. Oh, yeah, Sooner fan. That's what's up. Okay, we got some Sooners in the house. What up, T2Y? First time live, so pretty stroke. Long time subscriber. Love the show. Keep it going. Appreciate that, boss. John, what's going on with you? You there, John? You got to unmute yourself.
Testing. You can hear me good, T2Y?
Yeah, loud and clear.
No echo, no echo. We good?
No echo. You good? You good? So
All right, appreciate you.
What's your thought, man? Did you catch the
Hear me good, T2Y?
Yeah. Did you catch the
No echo. We good?
Yeah.
Bro, pardon me. Let me get my audio correct because I hear echo on my end. Pardon me. I'll come back in.
Did you catch the I see Peanut in the chat. Peanut came. Man, Peanut with the dang donating. Please donate to T2Y Texas A&M trip. All right, so basically that Texas A&M trip is really expensive. So if you guys do feel like donating, please do so. If you don't worry about it. No pressure. Feinbaum and this clown trying everything in their power to stop Miami. Now, Feinbaum was actually on our side today, which is surprising. Because normally he be on the other side, but nah, he came to Miami's defense. This guy right here, Mad Dog, was just talking out the side of his lip. And I could see why he doing so though. His freaking kid is at Notre Dame. So at the end of the day, it ain't never gonna be nothing pretty between Notre Dame and Miami. There's two teams in the country that run from Miami as much as possible. That's the Florida Gators and Notre Dame, of course. So that was expected of him. Yeah, but like Feinbaum was saying, if any team that would keep Miami out of the SEC, it would definitely be the Florida Gators. Definitely Florida Gators. Because they know if Miami come into the SEC, they wouldn't be able to do anything in the state of Florida. They would be like literally our shadow. But like I said, links in the chat. I'm pretty sure most of you guys heard this today. And if you didn't, if you're just tuning into the live, you can play back the beginning of it whenever if you rewatch or whatever. But yeah, the conversation between Feinbaum and Mad Dog, man. Mario Cristobal's accomplishments. Oof. Man, this guy, Mad Dog, seriously. I didn't know he had this much animosity towards Mario Cristobal. Like, dang. And I guarantee you, if him and Mario Cristobal had to sit down, the energy in the room would not even be like this. Let me see. Say, Peanut was an interesting character. Yeah, Peanut always an interesting character. Peanut, don't start, man. Yeah, Peanut crazy, man. Say, Peanut, I'll be on in 5 minutes. T2I, I'm more to combat you today. You come on here, Peanut. Today's a fatality for you. The number one Alabama fan is defending Mario Cristobal and the Miami Hurricanes. Y'all already know how Feinbaum get down. Miami gonna win the Natty. I got a new YouTube post about it. I think we should slow down on the Natty, man. Slow down. Let's get everything together first before we start talking Natty. Let's get these classes signed. Let's get these coaches, playbooks, and everything in place. We're in good shape right now. We headed in the right direction, but let's not start talking about natties so quickly, because that's when we get labeled as delusional and all that other stuff. So let's slow down. Let's just watch the process. Let's just trust the process. Say Catholic versus pedophiles. Man. Mad Dog was drinking. And, oh man, yeah, like seriously, what y'all think ticked this man off so bad? This man went on a whole rant about Miami. He probably one of them dudes that be sitting in the 247 Sports message board just talking about Miami like all the Alabama fans and all the Georgia fans and all the Buckeye fans, you know, just sit around and talk about Miami. As you guys can see right now, they be talking all that crash, all that Trump, all that junk. Miami is irrelevant. Miami is this, Miami is that. But yet we are the center of attention. We are the centerpiece of all their conversation. Yeah. If that's irrelevant, I don't know what is. Peanut, what's going on, Peanut?
What's good, boss?
Man, Peanut, you seen that Peanut, the Mad Dog and Feinbaum conversation? Did you see it?
Yeah, I checked it out. It was a little interesting.
What you think, man? The SEC. Now, Peanut, you've been on here. You've been talking about Miami need to come to the SEC. Now, clearly, Feinbaum, he's all for it. He think Miami a good brand. He think Miami versus Alabama on a Saturday night, everybody will tune in. What's your thoughts?
Why would everybody tune in till you get your shit pushed back for?
Man, Peanut, Manny Diaz has left the chat, sir. You ain't gonna be dealing with that same incompetent staff. Yeah, Peanut. Damn, we lost Peanut. Hold on, let me put him back. Put the link back in the chat. And for any of you SEC fans that's watching, you guys can come in and let me know too. Would Miami be a top brand to bring into the SEC? Do y'all think Miami would be a good fit for the SEC? I don't know. I honestly still don't fit in the SEC, whether it's the style of football, student enrollment, attendance, etc. We're best linking. Here we go. Peanut back in. With high-end universities with clout.
T.Y.
If the SEC come calling tomorrow, Miami should definitely take that invite.
T.Y.
Yo.
I see you like stacks and you like looking up all time. Well, I got some good news for you, T.Y.
Oh, shit, let's hear it, Peanut. I don't know if your news is going to be good news, but let's hear it.
I think we played Miami 18 times. Guess how many times you done won, sir?
3 times, Peanut.
Yes, sir. So that means your head been pushed back 15 times, sir.
Now, Peanut, tell me what years was those, Peanut?
First, let's get through it slowly. So you saying your shit been pushed in 15 times?
Tell me what years was those, Peanut?
Hold on, let's finish the question. Have your shit been pushed in 15 times?
Peanut, how many years ago was
my
those
God.
games?
Here we go.
The 2 most recent game we played, y'all, was 2020 and 1992.
And what happened?
And before that, Peanut, when the last time we played y'all before that? Don't come in here telling me about the 1950s and shit. Nobody cares about that.
No. You the one like looking up stats and all this stuff. I don't like to do that.
But I don't like to bring up irrelevant stats. I
Okay.
mean, if we want to talk about irrelevant stats, Miami beat Georgia the last time they played. That was 1966. Nobody cares.
Who? Is I'm a Georgia fan, sir?
Last time Miami and Alabama played, 2020. The time before that, 1992.
And what happened them 2 times?
We barely ever play y'all, Peanut.
Okay, what happened them 2 times?
But if we come into the SEC, that'll be a Saturday night game that I'm sure everybody will tune in.
Why would they want to get tuned in?
They would love to see Mario Cristobal slap the mess out of Nick Saban before he go into retirement, sir.
T.Y.
I'm here. I'm listening. It's just me and you.
Did you look like Martin when we beat you last year? After the end of the game, you remember Martin when he had the knots on his head? Did you look like that when you left?
Nah, I didn't look nothing like that.
Oh shit, we push your shit all the way in, nigga.
At halftime, Peanut, I was already tipsy at halftime, Peanut.
I bet you was already tipsy.
I ain't even gonna lie, Peanut. I had too much hopes in Manny Diaz last year. I should have knew better. When if it looked like a duck, quack like a duck, it is a duck.
Dude, the coaches don't play. Players play the game.
Yeah, but it also the coaches that teaches the players techniques and supposed to develop them correctly.
Okay, so what happened from last year?
It's also the coaches that call the plays, if I'm not mistaken.
So what happened from last year to this year? What happened new?
We got a staff that could actually
But you
talent.
still got the same player.
That's why I'm telling you, Peanut, it's not an overnight thing. Miami's not just gonna, win a national championship overnight. It's gonna take time.
No, it's gonna take time.
If you listen to me about 10 minutes ago, I was telling somebody that. I was telling, listen, man, slow down on the natty talk. We got to build this thing first.
No. You the one doing all the talking. You the one picking at all the top team. You starting this shit.
I'm picking on them, or they in their messenger board talking about us.
No, you started this shit.
I'm picking on them, or they talking about us, and I'm just reacting.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
You gotta hold accountability to your fan base, Peanut.
No, what it is, see, you need to sit down and maintain and calm down. You acting like you ain't never had no recruiters before or something. You the one freaked out. Why you so happy because you get recruiters, dude? This your first time?
Peanut, I'm happy for every kid that comes to the University of Miami.
So why you didn't do none of this last year on the recruiting side?
Peanut, go look at all my videos from last year, Peanut.
And guess what they end up being?
I treat all the kids that choose to come and put that U on the side.
And what they end up being? Nothing. What they end up winning? Nothing.
At the end of the day, Peanut, there's only one champion that's crowned every year.
And
last time I checked, that was Georgia last year. So technically, Alabama didn't win shit last year.
Did you watch the game last year?
Yeah, I watched the game last year. We was live, Peanut. Remember we was telling you stop all that crying?
I was about tipsy. I can't remember.
We even had the music playing and everything. Go ahead and cry.
Oh.
You don't remember that, Peanut?
So can you do this for me then? Can you play that song for yourself?
Nah, I don't do crying.
Why you don't do crying? Oh, no, I know what you do. You get in your car, and that's when you cry at T.Y. in your car. That's what you do most of your crying at, dude.
I only did that one time, Peanut. Can't hold that over me.
Why did you do that for, dude?
I ain't never cried in my car, boy. Stop playing.
No, you literally not cried, but guess what? It's tough mean you crying. That's what that means.
Peanut, it seemed like your bagsmen, they don't came up.
Say what?
Seemed like Alabama pulled that money out the hat now.
TTY. That we don't need that like that though, TY.
It seems like y'all pulling that money out the hat right now.
Looking at this. If we pull the money out the hat, ain't nobody gonna get no players. Cause guess what? You come to Alabama, you got a good chance to go what? First round. You come to Alabama, you got a good chance to what? Win an SEC title. You come to Alabama, you got a good chance to win a title. You come to Alabama, you got a chance to get bread, man. And then on top of that, we're gonna spend some money. TY, you don't want no smoke, man. You don't want no smoke.
Y'all already made it clear y'all ain't spending no money. Now that it's legal.
What we need to spend money for? The name says itself. We don't got to spend no money.
It's legal, y'all don't want to spend no money.
But TY, I went back yesterday and watched the whole little YouTube thing. I want to give a shout out to the peoples in the chat because we didn't give them no attention, TY. We went crazy. We didn't give the people in the chat no attention, no love. Let's give them folks some love and comment and talk about what they talking about a little bit, TY.
There's a comment on the screen right now for you to talk about, Peanut. They've been paying players for years. Let's talk about Alabama paying players for years.
I don't know nothing about that.
Peanut, Nick Saban
No
ain't
English.
never asked you. He ain't never asked you to deliver a Hellcat, a Charger, or a Challenger or something.
No English over here, Bleed.
You
No
plead the
English.
fifth. You plead the fifth, Peanut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, y'all been paying players so much. Now that
I
it's
just
legal,
know one thing.
now that it's legal, y'all crying about it.
I just want people to make sure they donate to T2Y Texas A&M trip. That's all I know.
Peanut, don't start that today, man.
TY, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put every bone and power in my body to make sure you go to Texas A&M, TY.
Don't start that today, Peanut. Nobody wants to listen to a show for an hour of people begging for money now. Stop it.
I ain't asked for one dime. I say you can donate. I didn't ask for nothing.
All right, so
I just want you to go to Texas A&M.
The offensive lineman, they put in a crystal ball today for him to go to Alabama. So they're saying it's between Alabama and Miami, but a crystal ball came in today for Alabama. So
what's gonna be sad, TY, when y'all get to losing, they're gonna get rid of that trash coach you got. Watch, he's straight trash.
Mario ain't coached a game in Miami yet, but all y'all worrying about
him. Tell me what have he won?
All y'all worrying
Hold
about.
on, I'm gonna wait. Tell me what have he won?
Everybody worrying about crystal ball, crying about crystal ball.
I'm gonna wait. You just tell me what he don't want. I'm gonna wait.
All right, so you got a Michigan insider put in a Alabama. He put in an Alabama prediction yesterday for the offensive lineman. So I don't know how true that is. Can't really trust no insider from Michigan State. When everybody else putting in for Miami, Steve Wilfong put in for Miami. So I think I'm gonna go with those guys. I don't think the kid going to know Alabama.
So outside of flying,
Y'all bagsmen ain't delivering like they used to.
TTY. You got your fans that you got, they real funny, man. They be cheering for a losing team like you, man.
Peanut, how long you been rooting for Alabama?
I've been going for Alabama since I was 10.
What year that was?
Whoo, dude, I'm in my 40s, so
before 1992. When was the time before that Alabama won a championship?
That was out my league then.
Okay, so you've been rooting for a losing that team for almost all your life until Nick Saban got there, right?
And then what happened?
You sound like you in the same boat as me.
No.
You sound like you in the same boat, Peanut.
Do you want to take a tour? Hold on. Do you want to take a tour in Alabama University?
Nah,
you don't want to take no tour, do you?
Nah, Peanut. I'd rather go down to Miami, take a tour down there, and go relax on the beach right afterwards. See, after you take the tour of Alabama, you got to go sit in somebody's barn and shit.
But guess what? They go first round though. Don't leave that out.
Ain't nothing to do in Alabama but count the grass, Peanut.
That's the reason we keep winning, because we focus. See, in Miami, it's too much going on down there. That's why y'all can't win.
Conversation in Alabama be like, you see that piece of grass right there? I've been watching it for 4 days now. It looked like it twinkled a little bit.
Yeah, you're running back on the beach talking to girls when he's supposed to be at practice. You see what I'm getting at, TY?
Which running back you talking about, Peanut?
I'm just
talking in general.
No, I'm just saying in general, that's what they be doing down there. See, they not focused, see. Come to Alabama. Matter of fact, you don't want TY all in your background, come to Alabama, man. Come to Alabama. You don't want no background dancer. Come to Alabama.
You see what you done started, Peanut?
What?
It's a donation for T2Y's Greyhound business class bus ticket with a Chick-fil-A meal.
Whoever sent that donation, I thank you a lot.
I think he a Gators fan. So
well, we thank him for that donation.
Oh no, let me give him a treatment. Thank you for the donation with the slick comment behind it.
And another thing, if
Hold on.
anybody that
Yeah, appreciate the $5 donation.
anybody any haters out there against me, please donate to T2Y Texas A&M trip.
Peanut, cut it out. Don't ask for no more donation. That's it. They get it. They got it the first time. Cut it out.
TTY. I can't wait till you get your shit pushed in.
Who's gonna beat Alabama this year, Peanut? Who you think can knock off Alabama this year?
It won't be Miami. Won't be North Carolina.
We don't play y'all, so who's gonna knock y'all off on y'all schedule?
Nobody.
Arkansas
going undefeated.
All right, so for the Miami fans that's watching, all right, so couple updates, Bonsu, I think his date has shifted from the 20th, so he will no longer be committing tomorrow. He'll be committing on the 23rd. I was hoping he would commit tomorrow, so get the excitement, get the blood flowing again. But he's gonna shift to the 23rd. So people to look out for on the 23rd. Get the excitement. Of course, Janelle, Malik Bryant, Tate Kirkland, and now Bonsu. So he'll make his commitment. And of course, on the 22nd, offensive lineman, I think it's coming down between Alabama and Miami. I think Ohio State name is still in there, but I don't think they really got no pressure. Georgia also, they ain't really got no pressure. And Oregon, those are his top 5. So guys, just prepare yourself. If we land this kid, end up choosing Miami, all the Alabama fans gonna go nuts. All of the Georgia fans gonna go nuts, and we're gonna have a good old jolly time laughing at them.
TY.
Yo.
We know how to act because we know how to. We don't have players before. You the one acting like you ain't never had that.
See, that's what y'all think, Peanut. I'm happy for all the kids that come to the University of Miami.
I don't, because they finna loot. They just finna end their career going to Miami. See,
as an outsider, as a spoiled Alabama fan, when Nick Saban retired, Peanut, I don't wanna see you on the TV on no Suicide Watch now.
I know one thing: you go to Miami, you ruin your career going to Miami, dude. It's just that simple.
Going to Alabama in the next couple of years ain't gonna be the deal. Because when Nick Saban retire, y'all ain't gonna have nobody.
Oh, when the lights go off all over the country, ain't nobody gonna see either, TY.
Yeah, you're right, but
what is you talking? Why y'all keep talking about?
Oh, so hold on. Reggie's he's a Georgia Bulldog. Said my dog just picked up a defensive line commit. We good. Who did they pick up? Who committed to Georgia?
When did he get the commit?
See, he said they got a defensive line commit. Who?
Let me see too.
Oh, okay, they got Jamal Jeffrey.
Where you from?
North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, Georgia acting like they thirsty. They just grabbing anybody, seem like.
Nah, he decent. He decent. 4-star guy chose Georgia over North Carolina and Auburn. Alabama recruited him, but I guess they backed off on him, or he backed off them.
Ain't no room for him.
Yeah, but he ended up going to Georgia, so he committed to Georgia today. That's good for Georgia. I mean, Georgia gonna get their commitments. Don't get me wrong, But they fans base is still gonna cry when Miami get their commitments. I don't know why.
Ty, you stirred all this stuff up, man. You did this.
The message board stir this up, bro. I just react. I just react to what I see, Peanut.
Don't be trying to run behind.
As a matter of fact, let me go back to y'all Alabama board. See if y'all don't.
Don't be trying to run behind the chalkboard now.
Let me see if y'all don't added some more ammo to the fire.
Ty, you be trying to run when shit get hot.
Let me see if y'all don't added some more ammo. You know y'all like talking about us for no reason.
No, you get to running when shit get real, Ty.
Y'all like to talk about us for no reason. Let me go check y'all boards out real quick. See if y'all don't updated it.
Last year when we played Miami, don't you know we played 1, 2, 3, 4 strings, man? Everybody played. We had a field day with you.
Y'all saying not, Peanut. You know y'all opened up a whole message talking about what Miami doing. Let's talk about what Miami doing.
Miami ain't did nothing.
But your fans was crying about us.
Them folks had won one game, dude.
Them boys say, can we start a discussion on what Miami doing? Oh, here we go. Let's talk about what Miami doing. We're the big bad Alabama Crimson Tide, but we worrying about what's going on in Coral Gables. Look at all these messages, Peanut. Your fan base love us. They wake up thinking about Miami. But I can't blame them though, Peanut. If I woke up in Tuscaloosa every day, I'd be thinking about Miami too. Peanut, you must have lost signal. Yeah, you lost signal. You frozen. You say University of Auburn has more money than Alabama. I wouldn't doubt it. Them boosters down in Auburn, they pretty active. Right now they trying to run ain't they trying to run the coach up out of there? Ain't Budden sitting on his last leg right now? Man, it's been a dry week though, guys. Put the link back in the chat, Peanut. Yeah, man. But Paul Feinbaum came to Miami's aid. I was like, whoa. I thought he would have sat there and agreed with everything they had to say negative about Miami, because you know that's normally his take. It's always negative. But I gotta admit, ever since Mario Cristobal stepped foot in Miami, Paul Feinbaum's attitude has changed a little bit. I think he sees that Miami is putting in the effort and, you know, doing what it takes to make this football program a lot better than what they've seen over the years. So I think he's buying in. Was it Peanut showing us live from Alabama? Hold on, let me put you on front screen, Peanut. Let me put you on front screen so they can see what's going on in Alabama.
Not nothing, just the community.
You know, your phone, the signal on your phone is terrible. You know, look like you live in a decent community though, Peanut.
Oh, believe me, dude, I do. Do you see the paper on the ground?
Nah. How far do you gotta walk? How far do you gotta walk before you get to the next trailer park?
I ain't gonna say that because that's down the street. CTY, why you be trying to embarrass me, man?
Let me ask you, Peter. You ever seen a 2 stories trailer?
No, to be real, I don't seen a 3-stack trailer like in the inside, man. It's about like a football field. Oh, but I'm talking about TY. The shit is raw though.
That's what
But it's
y'all.
on but it's on wheels.
That's what y'all be promising them players if when they get out the league, if they come back to Alabama.
TY, you need to stop it, man. You need to stop it.
Once they come back to Alabama, they get you a 3-story trailer.
Oh my God, TY, why you gonna do me like that, man?
And on top of that, we'll throw in a free yard that size of a football field.
TY, I'm trying to get you to Texas A&M, dude.
Hey, I'm gonna get there. Dabo Sweeney. Peanut, y'all want Dabo down there in Alabama?
I take Dabo here, Alabama blood.
You think he'll come home to Alabama though? You think he would want to leave Clemson?
I don't know. It's kind of tough right now, TY, to say that. If he keep giving recruits like he is, I don't think he gonna go nowhere.
Hey, leave them people air conditioner alone, Peanut.
You tripping, TY.
He said a 3-story though.
You tripping.
Hold on, let me see what's going on in the. Man, you seen your boy Dabo Sweeney doing dances on TikTok?
Yeah, he trying to get them players.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You do TikTok dances.
Yeah, that's how you got.
We saw Dan Mullen do the same thing, and he ain't get nobody. Hold on. Speaking of Nick Saban, let's see what this joker got to say.
And I've heard you talk a little bit lately about how you don't prefer that either. You want games that people want to see, but you can't just snap your fingers and make it happen. So,
Right. If attendance goes down, then how does that impact us in a positive way? So to play quality games is the most important thing. All right, but our rules don't enhance us playing quality games because you got to have a winning record to get in the bowl game. Why don't we do it like basketball? Have some rating system that even if you went 5-7, but you played a really good schedule and you beat some pretty good teams, you could go to a bowl game rather than trying to create a schedule where you play 4 teams that you know you're going to beat. And if I can just win 2 other games, I'll be bowl eligible. And that's important to my program. And it's important to me keeping my job. All right. So, but how about the fans? Do they want to go see these games? So, it was, I don't know how many years ago, 6, 8 years ago, I said, why don't we play 9 games in the SEC? All right, now they're talking about playing 9 in the future. I'm saying, why don't we play 10?
That's your head coach, Peanut.
What that mean to me, TY?
Nick Saban laying out the law for the SEC. You know they got to do what he say. Because if they don't, guess what? He gonna cry.
Hey, man, you gonna leave Nick Saban alone too, dude. You gonna leave Nick Saban alone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have to leave him alone. He gonna retire soon. Ain't he about 70?
I think he about 92.
Nah, stop the cap. Peanut, what the hell? You just open up the fridge for no reason. You one of them kids, ain't you? That just go open.
Listen, Ty, I can do that. My refrigerator clean, everything groceries. You feel me?
Hold on, you said what's up with Restrepo's face? Hold on. Look like he trying to breathe. He holding their breath or something. I don't know. Or the camera just probably caught him in a bad angle.
Ty.
Peanut, you one of them kids that go open up the refrigerator, look inside, close it, and then go back 5 minutes later and go look inside.
I don't told you I got my own cabinets.
Some boy putting in work, man. I can't wait for this season. Peanut, you gonna be rooting against us when we play Texas A&M? You one of them SEC homers, Peanut? Oh, look at that. Check this out, Peanut. What you think about that, Peanut? Since the Florida Gators want to brag about the athlete that they got, that's the only position they want to talk about.
Hey, T.Y., leave them folks alone, man.
Man,
you be taking Florida State to the woodshed, man.
Nah, this ain't Florida State. This them Gators.
You be taking them to the woodshed too.
You ever had you some smoked gator?
No, sir.
I want to see what that's like. I've been seeing it all over the YouTube, all over the Google and everything. Smoke whole gator.
I want to comment off one of your people at the bottom. Who it is? Talking about take money from Alabama and Nick Saban. You have no title.
Yeah. If they take away all that money y'all gave to them players, y'all wouldn't have no title.
Who that Shannon?
Y'all to be just like Texas A&M. I don't see no football trophies.
Shannon, man, you tripping, dude.
Shannon on point.
Man, Shannon, you take that money from Miami, you want to have one recruit.
Oh, man.
So what you mean then, T.Y.?
You take that money from Alabama dating back to Bill Bryant, y'all wouldn't even be relevant.
You take all that fake jewelry and pawn and you might can get you one player.
See if Buddy up at Tennessee had hung out with Nick Saban and Jimbo Fisher, he wouldn't have got caught with that McDonald bag. If he was hanging out with Kirby Smart and them, he wouldn't have got caught with that McDonald bag.
T.Y.
Because Nick Saban and them boys, they know how to cheat and get away with it.
T.Y.
I hear you.
Why you be talking smack for, man? What I'm finna do?
That's what I do, Peanut.
I'm gonna take me a 3-minute break. When I get back on this T.Y., I'm taking your ass straight to the woodshed.
No, thank you, sir. I'm a city boy. We don't do that kind of thing.
I said I'm gonna take you to the woodshed.
Yeah, I'm a city boy. We don't do that kind of thing. We don't go to woodsheds and all that. We don't believe in barnyards and all that.
TFL sweeps and counter plays kind of often, right? We've had 14 plays of sweeps. Obviously, you see the numbers there, 62% efficient. Okay, and now we're talking about 9 yards per game. Obviously, TFL no game percentage is a little bit higher in this category because you're combating on the defensive end responding in a certain way. Okay, this is obviously our gap scheme sweeps number, and I'll get to it. So, as a defense is sitting there trying to take away your top run or your top scheme, what is going to be your curveball? Okay, if you keep just throwing fastballs, right, you're going to eventually get one knocked out of the park. So for us, we use multiple different forms of curveballs.
All right, so this is Miami's offensive coordinator Josh Gaddis breaking down some film or whatever. I guess it's from Michigan. You know, he came in from Michigan. So
that's a slider, a curve, whatever it may be. If you're a baseball person, they're all different names, right? This year we get to the good stuff, okay? Our sweeps, okay, are built off of our counter scheme, okay? So now this looks like counter, this smells like counter. For the line, everyone is blocking counter.
Wow, that man got a walkie-talkie.
We're going to a game plan, hard squeeze or hard puck down to spill that counter play. We want to take the ball east and west now. So we still call it our counter sweep. You see our first pull is going to come around. He's going to assess the defensive end. If he has the opportunity to bypass, he's going to bypass and gain the extra hat up in the alley. And now instead of pulling around to the plate side backer, we're going to take the ball now from the C and D gap and have our second puller come around with the ball on the edge. And now you've got a huge explosive run, touchdown. And when you think it can't happen, I mean, these defensive ends, they've been fitting it all day long. You tell them, right? Fit counter, come down in there, take the air out of this thing, make the ball spill. We'll run the extra gaps, and then we gain the extra hat. Phenomenal job here by the first puller, reading around it. Great job by the second puller. For our quarterback and running back, we're just going to use near foot, far foot footwork, okay, and take a lateral path. All right, here's another formation here. You see the short motion that looked exactly like the initial counter play that we just showed earlier. And we're going to bring them in. We're going to make them take counter. Look at this defensive end up top, right? Not only is he squeezing down, he's squeezing down behind the line of scrimmage. So you can tell right here, this team, okay, has spent all week long trying to stop counter. All right, we got to stop their number one play, and then the ball enters in a different ball. And so throwing those curveballs, why? Because we're going to come back to the fastball. But if we can slow them down from playing the fastball, right?
Man, I think we're in good shape, guys. I think this year's going to be a nice year for Miami. Oh, snap. Look like the whole team went paintballing or something. That boy Jake Garcia. Yeah, them boys went paintballing. You know, we could do these kind of things down here in South Florida, you know. We ain't gotta worry about going out in the woods and accidentally shooting each other or accidentally catching each other with bear traps and shit like that. Y'all let me know in the chat which position group y'all think is gonna be the most improved this year. Say best wide receiver, top 50 wide receiver duos. Let's see. Normally this list is like pure garbage. Yeah. Right now we're not making any of these lists like wide receiver duos and stuff like that. But in the upcoming years, with what Mario doing, recruiting and development, they're gonna have no choice but to talk about us. Say the secondary, the DBs. Yeah. My biggest question is who's gonna be that main running back. I know a lot of them, they're gonna be heavy rotated in and out, but who's gonna be that main guy? Because we got Parrish, Citizen, Knighton, Cheney, man, Thad Franks. running back group is going to be crazy. So I'm a Sooner fan, but our O-line should be running back. As a Oklahoma Sooner fan, what's your biggest concern with y'all team? I mean, y'all got fresh coaches. Where you think y'all gonna finish in the Big 12? Do you think this is like a fallback year for you guys? Anyways, guys, yeah, today wasn't really a planned live. I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on the whole Feinbaum, the whole Mad Dog situation that happened on the First Take. Just wanted to see you guys had any thoughts and opinions on it. I really want to hear from you guys. I already know how I feel about it. I already told you guys how I feel about it. But the link's in the chat, like I said, for anybody that wants to talk about this. If not, then I'm not gonna stay on too long. Kane's 1989. What's going on with you? Say all our running back: Don Chaney, Parrish, Knighton, Thad, Citizen, Wooden, and Perry. I mean, Terrell. I haven't heard that name. I might have to look into that one, but I haven't really heard that name. He must be a walk-on. You see, I like Chaney. I want to see what Chaney do if he's gonna bounce back and be as dominant as he was before he got that shoulder injury. I think Chaney got like so much potential. My question is which running back is going. I don't know if we can keep all of them, to be honest with you. And the way Citizen come in looking, he's gonna be a problem. Since Citizen looked like he could play day one. Yeah, I mean, dealing with Peanut will drain the energy out of you, to be honest with you. Peanut, one of them Alabama fans, he be forgetting that Alabama ain't won shit since '92, before Nick Saban got there. He be forgetting that at one point, college football forgot about Alabama. They weren't even relevant. It's just like half of the Georgia fans that you see now. They finally don't got over that hump. They finally got a national championship. Now they feel like they could talk to the world. And I mean, hey, rightfully so. I'm just waiting on Miami to get this championship, to reset this clock. But like I said, guys, the link's in the chat. If anybody wants to come on and, give their thoughts and opinion, you can. If not, I'm going to wrap this thing up. It's been about an hour. Let me know in the chat, did you guys see the new concept for the new stadium? Did you guys see the concept for the new stadium at Tropical Park?
More than I like to remember. And did it because us.
Marquee moments the Iron Bowl has produced over the years. Do you miss Gus Malzahn?
Look, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Gus. I thought Gus did a fantastic job, beat us, more than I'd like to remember. And did it because he was a great coach, a great play caller, has made a significant impact on the game of college football in terms of some of the things that he's implemented through the years. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for Gus.
Marquee moments, the Iron.
I know he don't miss no. I know he don't miss Gus Malzahn. Gus Malzahn was a pain in his. Anyways, guys, 48 days, man. 48 days. 48 days till college football, till Miami play. Whew, man, I can't wait, man. 48 days. 48 days. How many of y'all gonna be at the first game? How many of y'all gonna be at the Bethune-Cookman game? We gotta start getting out there to the games, man. We gotta start filling that thing up. I hate listening to all these other critics talk about, the stadium being halfway empty and all that. As fans, we gotta buy in. I know a lot of fans like to buy in when we win it, but we gotta start giving these people something to see, man. Can't be having all them seats empty. But I ain't gonna lie to you though. Some of y'all, when y'all don't come to the game and shit, if my seat be bad, I'll just move on down. But that ain't the point though. Y'all need to get out there to them games. But anyways, I'll catch you guys another time. More likely on the 22nd. If we get the kid to commit, what's his name? Olis. If he commit to us, I'll drop a video on that. And go Canes. Catch you guys another time.